Welcome back to New York.
Thank you so much.
I feel like I share a little bit of your great personal history because we hosted your album release party.
And it was fantastic.
It was special.
Couldn't believe how many people knew the words to certain songs. That was really cool.
It was very fun. Good to have you back.
Thanks.
Now that you've gotten, 6 months or so under your belt of having an album out, what are the new feelings that accompany you? You wait and you wait and you wait and you release it.
Yeah.
And then it finally comes out.
Well, I guess when I was here last time, that was right about the time when it goes like this. It either just gone number one or was about to go number one.
I think it was that week.
Maybe it was that week.
Yeah.
Well, it was that week.
Yeah.
You're right. That makes the story even cooler.
Mm-hmm.
But like coming off, like when you have your first number one, like you really worry about your next song you're going to put out because you're like, I hope this song can do as well as the previous one.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess in the past 6 months, we've had out Get Me Some of That, and it's done really well. And I would just say, after having the record out, it's so cool to hear, fans singing album cuts, when you go play shows. And it's a cool feeling knowing that you can go to like 1,000 or 2,000 seat venue and 90% of the time sell it out. And that's just like the coolest feeling in the world. And it's amazing what 6 months will do, just as far as having a big song and, hopefully another big song. And I'm just blessed. It's just been such a fun ride. So.
And I like the whole idea of the Get Me Some of That cover that people cover.
Yeah.
That's really
There's
cool.
some good ones.
I know. That's got to be a huge compliment.
It definitely is. That people, will take time out of their day to set up a camera and record themselves singing one of my songs, and and they do it well, and it's just a cool thing to know that people are really digging your music. So
now I had to get I love the lyrics, and there's the line about now or later.
Now and later.
Yeah. I thought it was the candy.
Yeah. Well, I think it's however
I think
it's however you want to interpret it. But yeah, I mean, it's so funny. People tweet at me all the time saying every time I listen to Get Me Some of That, it makes me want to go get Purple Now and Laters.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm like, I'm so glad you got the whole meaning of that song. That you did it. Good job.
And like a college major is just such a great line.
Yeah.
Too. It's just full of fabulous lines.
Good tweetable lines.
Total. So also you're coming in June for what is going to be just a blowout weekend at Taste of Country.
Yes.
Brantley will be here too.
Yes, ma'am.
So
it's going to be awesome. We're actually, speaking of Brantley, we're actually going on tour with Brantley for a couple of months, and it's always been so fun playing with Brantley. And so, to be like on the Taste of Country Festival with a bunch of your buddies is just going to be a really good time.
How were the girls at the View?
It was fantastic.
Was it great?
Dude, I got to meet Whoopi, and
that is cool.
I said yes, ma'am, to her, and she told me never to call her ma'am again, which means that there will be another time that I could not call her ma'am, and she told me to call her Whoop or Whoop G. And Jenny McCarthy was
hot.
Very beautiful.
Yes.
And she kind of leaned in. We kind of did like the half English kind of kiss on the cheek thing, side hug.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara Walters laid one right on my cheek. It was
Now seriously.
It was really cool.
Seriously, Barbara
Walters. Yeah. It was a
moment?
It was a moment. I mean, I will tell my grandkids about what happened today. And my wife was there, and Jenny told my wife that she loved her dress and that she had the same one, and so my wife's day is made.
She needs to go and buy a new one.
Well, that's where she's at right now.
I
if
know.
you didn't
I remember
know.
from her August visit, she was a shopping fool.
She's funny.
Well,
so
you guys are so adorable together.
Well, thank you.
And I see your Facebook and your Twitter posters. I love that you're so open about your love with her.
Totally.
And especially, I think it's inspiring because you guys are so young.
Yeah.
And I think to get married that early isn't happening as much anymore. Do you know what I mean?
No, I was definitely people tried to talk me out of it every day before we did it. Yeah. But I mean, I've known her for forever. We've always been like really, really good friends, and she is my best friend, and it makes it, it makes it easy. So like we're at home, we do something stupid, it's just fun to tweet about it or Instagram about it or something. So, and I feel like she kind of has like her own fan club now. Like when I go to do meet and greets, like right after people take a picture with me, they're bummed out if Lauren's not there.
How about a little this or that?
Yeah.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Pie or cake?
Cake.
Drive or fly?
Drive.
Desktop or laptop?
Laptop.
Windows 7 or Windows 8?
Well,
I don't even know.
Apple. I don't know.
It's always great to see you, TR.
Always good to see you, too.
Get you some of that.
Yeah.
On the new Nash FM 94.7.